But tell me about this equalising goal then. You know, whose was it in the end? Was it George Graham's or was it Eddie Kelly's?
Surprise, Jeff, bringing that up.
Well, actually, George said to me after the game, he says, "Can you believe Bob McNabb?" I said, "What's that?" He says, "He reckoned I didn't score the goal." I said, "What's up with him? What's he saying that for?" And then we seen the replay afterwards, and George was that much away from
wasn't.
the touch of the
Come
ball.
on.
Hey,
I still think it just didn't show you. I mean, Jimmy, I think it was Jimmy
Hill,
you know, came out and tried to prove it. There didn't look to be any deviation on what was a scuff shot from Eddie. First of all, George has run across the front of Ray Clements, caused the problem. But I mean, you think it brushed your shin, you know. I don't think it'll ever be true.
I thought it brushed my shin, but I run one way and Eddie Kelly run the other way. And everybody ran towards me, kissing me and hugging me. And I thought, well, what can I do? Stop kissing me, guys. It wasn't me.
Yeah.
But George was the best man in the park that day anyway, so, you know, he did a terrific game.
George was man of the match.
But did you have a discussion about it afterwards, about whose it was genuinely?
No, we weren't caring, were we?
No, who cared?
Just,
who cared?
It was my 5th cup final without winning, Jeff. Yeah. You know, I thought when that goal went in against Bob, I gave Bob such a dirty look when Stevie Highway crossed that ball and Bob was 3 yards off his line for the cross that didn't get there but went in there. I was going...
I could. He was almost going, "You stupid." He stood over the top of me, had his hands on his hips, and Peter Simpson as well. They just gave me a look that just said, "You stupid, what's it?"
Yeah.
And you've got to remember also, Frank, 4 losing finals, of which the last of those, the Swindon one in the mud on that day, we got a tankard. And I was with Frank when he just went, "Oh, not another effing tankard." And he threw it and it disappeared in the mud of Wembley, you know, and I mean, he was just so despairing, walked into the band and got hit by a trombone.
Yeah, the band was going on. I was that gone. I was so mentally distraught because we were massive favourites at last. We're playing a 3rd division side. You know, great side, they were, fantastic side. But we're going to beat them, aren't we? You know, but we finished up getting beat 3-1 and they deserved to win 3-1 as well. And I threw this away. I was that angry. And then I finished up walking amongst the band, you know, the Grenadier Guards, and there was big trombones hitting the back of my head and all that. And I was ready to fight them as well.
I think it was well documented, Frank, that you were actually lost about 4 cup finals. So after the game, I thought the boys were great, actually, because they were saying it was great for Frank. You know, and that just shows you how popular he was. My roommate.